Okay guys, we're gonna be getting started in just a couple of minutes. I just need a few minutes to do something. Okay, I'm here. I'm back. I'm sorry, I had to go take care of something. As soon as I hit start stream, I had to go and deal with something real quick. So, here we are. We can remove that now. And we'll grab this one, so sorry about that. Alright, so, oh right. I need to load up something else real quick here. Alright, so we're gonna work on the duo zoo. Sorry the husband hasn't had the chance to work on his recently, but since I'm a slow builder, we're kind of just going with it. Maybe this weekend he'll be able to work on his part. We'll see. We'll see if life allows. And we'll go from there. And I know I said I wasn't coming back for the Planet Zoo stream tonight, but my headache backed off a bit, so I was like, well, let's try. So I can't promise how long this is going to be, but let's see what we can do. As with all things. Alright, so for those that may have missed it, I did do a, well, not really quick, it took me like about an hour and a half, but edited down it was about 15 minutes of going through and finishing up the decorations on the outside of the buildings in the reindeer area. We are working on the tundra section now. That was what was spun the last time. So we have moved on from the grasslands. I think we've decided to wait and do just a review when we're all said and done instead of going section by section. So let me grab my animal generator here. Okay. So I'm going to make that a little bit bigger. Alright, so we need a tundra tagged animal for what we are working on right now. Are we ready? Let's see, what are we gonna get? The Eurasian lynx. Lynx, that's a cat, right? Alright, Eurasian lynx, let's see. Let's see what kind of... Okay. So... fluffy guy. Excuse me. Kind of surprised there's no climbing requirement for this cat. Fascinating. 6,620 feet. Grade 3 climb proof. 10 foot tall. Alright, group size, excluding juveniles, up to 1 to 2, up to 1 male, up to 1 female. So we could in theory put a pair in here. Alright, can guests enter the habitat? No, 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 no. Hell no. Alright. So let's see, if we do 2, we need about 8,000. With shelter, let's say maybe 10,000. Okay. Alright. Where do I want to put you? I mean, if I remove this plant life here, we could, in theory, take a staff path from here out to here and put the lynx in here, potentially. So that way we're at least utilizing the same food area. And we could do an offshoot of this way, potentially. This spot is still open on purpose. We're going to be doing a gondola system in here to get around the park. I just don't have enough. I don't have a connection point to it yet, so it seems kind of silly since I don't know where I'm going to put the stanchions and things. Or not the stanchions, the support poles for it. So I'm just going to leave that be, at least until we get one side done. Because the other section would be back here somewhere, I think. Yeah, it would be like back here somewhere. Alright. 10,000 feet. That's not a very long or large exhibit. Okay. I mean, that could get pulled in a little bit more. Alright. So we take the pathway. What size pathway were we doing? Was it 20 or was it 16? Must be 20. Because that slid in there real nice. Alright, so alright, if we end up deleting all of this, right? And we come back into staff. Was this the staff color we were using? I mean, that could work. we need a 10-foot non-climbable fence. So thinking probably concrete, because this is climbable. Brick's not climbable. I mean, the steel mesh is climbable. Almost have to put a roof over it. Huh. Well. Let me see something. Hello, kangaroo. How are you? I think it's Splodge, the kangaroo. Sorry, it took me a minute to figure out how to pronounce that. So, we could go concrete. Hope you're doing well today. Sometimes I'm a little slow to see the chat. Apologies, I actually had the screen dropped and I was like, oh wait, I should probably fix that. Modern off-grid. I mean, so if we how tall is this though? Almost. That's good, that's good. Sorry, this is what this is a lot of what gets edited out when I am dicking around doing the time lapses, where I'm trying to think through how I want to approach this. So wait, are you using constructions to make walls and roofs for your habitat? I'm thinking about it. So this project, I'm not sure if you've popped in before. This project is a joint adventure between the husband and myself.
I'm sorry, was that my cue to speak up?
No, my brain went to go do something and lost the thread. I just want to see what this is gonna do. Not how that's gonna sit, but I want to see something. So this is a joint adventure between the husband and I. We're doing a challenge build-off between each other, and we have taken one zoo map and have split it in half as equally as possible. And each section is as similar as can be in size and space. Each section has been numbered in order. This is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where the fuck is 6?
You get the idea.
Yeah, I don't know where that might be 6. This is 7, 8, 9 and a free space where we can do whatever the hell we want. And we have a random wheel that we have set up that we have put all of the potential biomes to choose from on it. And we have also set up another wheel where we spin to find out the minimum number of animals for the zone that we need to include. I forget what number we needed for this. Was it 5?
I can't remember.
7?
At this point, it's almost irrelevant because we always end up with more animals than
Oh yeah, we totally underestimated how many animals we can shove in a section. So I don't know if we really need to spin that number wheel anymore. But this is his side and this is my side. We've already done grasslands, and as we complete a section with a biome, we're going to remove it from our random wheel. And when we're all done, providing our PCs aren't screaming, we're going to take a look and see who did it better. So, we're taking turns. He was live streaming his turn on my channel, but he's started his own channel now. So Saturday mornings when he's able to and up to it, he's going to be streaming his builds, and occasionally you'll find some builds for me that were recorded and time-lapsed on my YouTube channel. I'm going to take his live streams once they've hit the timer and then put them up on my channel on YouTube, and just so that the whole thing is together in the same spot. So that way, if you've missed any of the episodes, they should all be over there on the NiseyBGN YouTube channel just for archive purposes. Alright, let me look at the roofs here. That's what I was in the middle of doing. 'Cause I want to see if this is possible before I do the thing. That's a curved corner. I want like this, but in the modern glass, and they don't have it. Why? That's dumb. That's too tall anyway. Look, I like this. Oh, we can't. Oh. Hang on. We can change that. We can definitely change that. Well, the only thing is if we roof off this exhibit or habitat, the talk person won't be able to throw food. But I don't know if that's really that big of a deal. Alright, let me delete that. So let me come back and look at null. So this has to be 10 feet. That's the only thing I'm questioning, is if I can pull this off. I mean, this doesn't really matter all that much. Alright. So we've got that in place there. So this needs to be about 10,000 roughly. Roughly. So let's see here. It doesn't need to be. Sorry, I had a thought. What if we go in this way? Come back this way. This is gonna be way too big though. Alright, hold on, let's. So if we I mean, I can adjust this pathway. That's not a set in stone position there. So if we have keepers coming back in through there. I mean, we could. Have this be I mean, we could do 2 viewpoints, right? So or if we no. There we go. So if we do maybe that. It's so crooked though. That's what's throwing me. It's so crooked. So if we do our shelter back here. Ah! so... Oh, this is gonna be for the lynx. The Eurasian lynx. That's how I think it's supposed to be pronounced. Sorry, like I said, sometimes I'm slow to notice the chat. Apologies. So I guess we could have like a little staffy access into there. So I need to be about 10,000 square feet. Roughly. And I'm really bad at judging how big I'm at for space. That's so sometimes we just kind of have to do it and then adjust it. No. And kind of just figure it out. Why are you being silly? Why are you obstructed? Oh, well that's not what I wanted. That's not at all what I wanted. Stop it! Okay. Alright, let's take you as far down as this. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Habitat gate. Okay, so that does basically work there. Alright. Okay, so becoming construction. Are you going to show me what I'm looking for though? Okay, you are. So if this is our doorway here. What were you telling me? There was something where if you do null, you have to take the barrier a little outside. Husband?
Oh, just basically if you have a null barrier, you don't want it on the inside of whatever fence you're making, you want it on the outside.
The outside, okay.
Because if it's on
It'll
the
trigger
inside
the...
and they cross it even slightly, it counts as escaped. Yes, that's right.
That's concrete. Okay, so this is tall enough. There is that little bit of space there, though. Technically, this is tall enough. I mean, we could lower it just a little. Okay, if we want it on the outside. Alright, so where's our dot for our height? Alright, height dot is here. So, if we do that, what is this? This is the concrete wall. Okay, alright, so then... Alright, I'm just gonna do it this way. What?
Okay, so I'm playing that shipbreaker game.
Yeah.
And I just basically launched my ship into space, the one I'm supposed to be breaking apart. And there it goes, sailing off in the distance. Turns out that was the wrong place to cut.
I don't think it works like that. Okay. That's a slight problem.
Oh. Yep, there it goes.
For you.
Oh my god. Whoops. I have to be fired? Lost almost half the value of the thing I was working on.
Oh, that's nice.
So I basically launched all the important bits from right off into space.
So how, if I'm putting like solid walls around this null barrier, I definitely have to be on the outside of it?
Yeah, you gotta be on the outside of the barrier.
By
no,
how
you
much?
have to be on the inside.
You said the outside.
I thought I said the inside.
You said I had to be on the outside of the barrier.
You have to be on the inside because, again, if they cross over the barrier even slightly, it counts as escaped.
So you need to be on the inside of the
Yes,
barrier.
I'm sorry. If I misspoke, I apologize.
Or my brain took what you said and put it that way. Okay. So we need to be on the inside of the barrier. I thought that was strange. Okay.
Oh, I guess I did misspeak. Sorry. I'm distracted by the thing I'm doing.
It's inside. Past him was wrong. Okay, now I'm really confused.
You want to be on the inside of the blue line.
I want to be on the inside of the blue line.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. I thought that sounded weird the first time. Alright. Okay. Sorry. I'm a little dyslexic on top of it, so sometimes when I hear things or read things, I misinterpret them. And my brain's like, no, do it this way. And I'm like, So I'll misspeak a lot. I flip my words around, my sentences around. So that could have totally been me misunderstanding the thing. So a lot of time I have to ask for clarification repeatedly. So I also have a shit time remembering things. Okay. You know what? I didn't check to see if we were actually the right things here. Oh wait, we're not big enough. We're really not big enough. 1, 2, 3. Nope, we need to be double that. Okay. Well, we checked, so that was good. Right. So we need to be a bit bigger here. And that is fine. That is... why we check the things. I usually go way too big. That is usually my problem. Way, way too big. This time we were way, way too small. We're gonna do something else for a bit, so I'll leave you on in the background. And what's your husband's channel? Oh, his channel is MrNisey. Here, let me do the thingy. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm on her recommended streamer list too.
So there's his channel. His probably says that he's on vacation mode right now, just because life went to shit for us this week or this month. So he's been trying to stream when he can. So I don't know if he's gonna make tomorrow night's Fallout stream, but we're gonna at least hope to try to squeeze in Saturday's Planet Zoo stream. Hopefully. But thank you, and have a good evening. Appreciate you popping in. Oh, and there's the Momosaur. Momosaurus. Yes, Momo. Dang, we're still too small. Well, I mean, we're close to what I was working for, but I wanted to give a little bit extra just because. Just a minute, Momo. Momo's one of the dogs. He's getting a little fussy. Just a minute, Momosaur. Alright. Let's see. Let's just try to even it up with that one. Maybe that'll be enough there. Let's see. How's that do us? Okay, that's good. Alright. So let's come back to working on our shelter. At least. Alright. So there's that piece. Give me just a minute, Momo. Apparently Momo wants to go potty, and he wants to go potty right now. Because of course he does, because he's Momo. Because he's Momosaurus. You got him?
Yeah, I got him.
Alright. Hopefully. Yeah, it got real cold. I mean, it's been colder, but it definitely got cold. Alright, and then we'll turn this guy. Not enough. So I at least want to be on the inside of this. I mean, worst comes to worst, we can always extend that a little bit. Alright, so this back section. That's good. We might have to adjust it ever so slightly if it starts to cross over a little too far. But I'm thinking this whole, let's see, that's a little, yeah, it might just be easier to just edit this barrier. Alright, can I pull you out just a little bit? Alright, now that might be a little too far out. Probably doesn't need to be quite that far. Oh, no, 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 undo that. Alright, so if we do that, and then straighten up that guy. Alright, that should be alright. Okay. So, had to be 10 feet. Okay, that should be good. Okay. Alright. Now. Let's go ahead and... Oh. Pretty sure I did the wrong one there. Yep, needed that one. Okay. All right. So this section, this is going to be a little tricky. We're going to have to keep that from flickering. Okay. Alright, so that's gonna be our back wall in there. We're gonna need to put in like a little privacy wall type deal, I think. Is that Zuzu? Has the other one shown up now? Because of course he has. Alright, so I'm thinking we might try to alright, I want to just ever so slightly pull that out just a little bit. Hey, what happened here? Did I somehow undo that? How the heck? Oh, nope, nope, nope. Was it just, like, not long enough? Weird. Hold on, Zuzu. Do you have to pee-pee? Oh! When did that happen? Someone got ill next to Mommy's chair. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. All of the animal things are happening. I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Husband ended up running the dog. Okay. So. Let's see how that goes. So. I want to change the color on this. I mean, we could have made it like the ice walls from the other buildings, but I don't know, I wasn't quite feeling that. Let's go with this like blue color. That'll fit the area somewhat. Okay, so now I want to duplicate this guy. And this doesn't have to be super perfect right here. I'm just kind of looking for like a walled off area. Just so that they can have somewhere to go. Is that a gap or no, that's the null. Alright. Where maybe, you know, the keepers can kind of access only sort of thing. Alright, and then what was this? This was concrete, I believe. No. What's the matter, Ed? All of these animals have lost their minds tonight. all of them. Alright, and then I want to duplicate you. This might not work the way I want it to, though. No. Not what I wanted you to do, Mr. Wallpiece. Mr. Mouse. I have a quiet click mouse, so sometimes I release the pressure on it. Oh, you're being weird. I guess that's as good as that's gonna get. Alright. Oh, it's not flickering. That's all I really care about. Okay, so we'll have an area here for sleepy times. Now, let's come back into construction. So if we now the white ones we can change the color of the framing on. This guy, though, we can't. So we could, in theory, hold on, I want this one. I want to do one more. Concretey guy. Oh, nope, that's not really what I wanted to do, but sometimes I can get these corners to line up just perfectly, and other times I just cannot. All right. So if we go down like that, that is going to potentially run into that. No. Undo whatever the fuck that was that I just did. I don't know what I just did. I know it's incomplete. I know all about it. Okay. let me come back into here. Except I can get it to do this with the signs and stuff, but now trying to get it to do it with this one. It wants to be stubborn. So that's a 2x2, 4x2 panel. So maybe we can go with something kind of like this. Or in theory, we might be able to do the mesh barrier. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, that's not terrible. These guys, though, there's so many bars across them. That is kind of annoying. So let's either go with that or we go with this big guy. So if we do that, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there, 5 glass panels there. Then we could go concrete. Well, let's go 6, right? And then come back to grab this guy. We delete that one. Alright, we stick that one in there. not what I wanted to do. There we go. Okay. So if I split you... Alright, you're just a little bit... There we go. Alright. And surface move. I did lower these guys just a little bit. And I can come back in and adjust the null to make sure that we've got enough room all the way around. Since this guy is like, nope. That is probably due to a slight angle issue. This roof is gonna be so janky. Nope, I want the blue one. There we go. Don't move from that space. Alright, and then... let's see if I can find you again. Look, damn it. Oh, is that what I'm doing wrong? Nope. It's just being stupid. Okay. So what works with objects doesn't always work with the fencing. Got it. Okay. Or the walls, rather. Because, like, I can put the little brackets in. And, be able to use the trick and then be like, okay, yeah, sure, we are lined up perfectly. Oh yeah, we'll have to. Oh wow, that's a big adjustment that we're gonna have to make. Oof. Okay. Huh. Alright. Who's wrong here? I feel like you're wrong. I feel like you are very wrong. Alright, that's a little bit closer. So I'm a little bit happier with that. Still not quite right, but we're definitely going to have to make some adjustments to the roof of this guy. 100%. Okay, so now I come back over here, edit. Alright, you need to be like, about to there-ish, but you and you wait, what happened to the other? This is why I don't do null barrier very often. It drives me crazy. Really? You were connected for a split second. Nulls drive me crazy. Okay. So now, let's go into animal trading. Oh no, wait, I always do this backwards and make it harder on myself. There we go. Alright, we'll grab this one. We've turned animal death off, so it doesn't really matter. They're all going to be on birth control anyway, so. Wow, you've got a lot of animals stored, sir. Wow. Okay, we're gonna send them to quarantine. Oh goodness, that like totally did a number on our door here. We're gonna have to put something around that. Like pillars or something. paint this? Just something. Just to kind of close that gap around the door. Can I... Wait, cancel. Oh, that's stupid. Alright. So let me see if I can do this. That's what I was trying to have done with the wall pieces, but they weren't having it. They were just like, nope, nope, nope. Let's see if we can. Just a little bit. Alright, let's try that. Okay. That's a little bit better. I don't think it's going to be no, not an issue on that side. Okay. Alright, so this was going to be the lynx. Alright. I am still in pause, so that's fine. We've got the staff path to get into here. I don't know why it's yelling at me. It's doing the little ba-doop, ba-doop. I'm not really sure why. Probably about there's no staff assigned to this habitat, for which, yeah, there isn't. Not yet. This guy, I don't know what I'm gonna put over here. Maybe we'll do some kind of like shopping or food or something. So I mean, we've got a coffee and donut stand over there, which, you know, that ain't much to write home about. we're probably going to need... Yeah, we're gonna need some things and stuff here. So we're gonna need a solar panel. At least one. Probably two. I enjoy the map, the heat map that tells you what's covered and what's not, but it makes it really hard for me to see while trying to position things. Alright, so if I put you there, right? Let me come back and do this right now while I'm thinking about it. Add another little staff path connection right there. That's more than fine to intertwine this whole area. I need to name this one. Trying to name all of the things that are on my side, or at least tag them with my name on them. It's just easier to keep track of that way. Alright, so where do we want to put you? Okay, so it's a very small section in here. It's technically not. Part of anything. You might just be easier to put in this way. Alright, and then I can... Alright, you're tagged, but did you... No. Okay, it took the name with you, but it didn't take the maintenance record. Alright. So that's fine there. So now we have to figure out, do we want to do an animal talk on this guy? I know we still haven't put the roof on yet. The roof I'm gonna do last. Hello, Azzy. How's it going? I haven't seen you around in a while. Oh, neck just clicked. Pretty badly. Sorry, once again, I'm a little slow sometimes to see the chat. Especially if I'm in the middle of trying to figure something out. Apologies for that. Oh, good, good, good. So if we do the talk, we could probably put it over here on this side. And just leave this for straight up viewing. And concentrating on reading, etc., but tipping your toes back to your irons. Nice. Very nice. Everyone will be glad to see you back. Absolutely. Now these things line up funny to the pathway, so Let's see. Can we get 2 in here? Not a whole lot of fussing. I mean, we could do it like that and just have the space in between them, right? I mean, these 2 are separated, so that should be fine. At least I think that should be fine. Well, it's very good to see you back around. You never know what life's throwing at people. Okay, we've got that. We've got that. Alright, we need some donation buckets. What was the ones I put over here? I think I recolored these. They look recolored. They look a little darker than the other ones. So we'll put those 2 there. And we'll put you there. And you there. That should be fairly decent, I think, maybe. We'll see. I mean, I probably should have just did the regular barrier, but and just tried to stick a roof on top of that. We'll see if the roof actually ends up fully materializing. We have to put a roof over this piece, though. See, that's the trouble, though. When you start to try to put the roofs on, the trees and shit are a problem. I don't necessarily think they're gonna be able to climb out of this with it being concrete. He's okay. We're having a rough go of things at the moment. My dad's been real sick, and he's been in and out of the hospital 3 different times this month. He's up there right now, so that's not been helping the husband's anxiety levels, and none of our anxiety levels, really. And when he was home the few times that he's been here this month, we've been how to word this? He's needed more involvement from us. So, you know, it is what it is. And there's not a whole lot that we can do to change that. But, you know, we'll see what happens with that. I've actually technically stepped down from website duties for Lita for now, because I'm not gonna have the time to, depending on what happens here. You know, we'll see. But husband's still his anxiety-ridden mess, and I'm not far behind him at this moment, gotta say. But we're still waiting to hear back from disability. They're taking their sweet ass time making any kind of decision. Which is really annoying. Why is it that I switched it and now you're like, nope, you can't have the arrows back? That's dumb. So, you know, we'll see what happens. See what happens. But we're right now in like this holding pattern that neither one of us are real happy about, because it's like, hello, have we been forgotten about? What's going on? Anything. We actually, husband touched base with the lawyer earlier this week just to make sure, you know, are we supposed to be doing anything right now? Like, what's happening? What's up? But they're like, no. I'll clean this up in a second. I don't know if I can clean that corner up, though. That's... That's a challenge there. Okay, so maybe we don't... Okay, let's see. Let's adjust this a little bit. See what we can do here. This is okay. Walking is a bit of an issue. Luckily, you have a good disability plan. I mean, well, that's good. The ones here are kind of shitty. But yeah, right now my dad's biggest thing is that he couldn't really... He could kind of walk, but he's like really weak-limbed at the moment, so he doesn't trust himself to do the things. I don't like how that was looking. I mean, we perfectly believe he can do it. He just doesn't believe he can do it. But he had a bad... He's on blood thinners, right? So for a while we had been noticing some things not right, and we kept voicing our concerns, and I'm not gonna say we weren't completely brushed off, but the doctors believed that it was because of X, and they're like, no, it's because of this, or it's because of that, and we're like, yeah, but, and so I don't know, I just feel like we weren't really heard, basically. Where you know someone's not acting right, but to other people that aren't used to being around them, it might just seem like, oh, well, you know, infirmities of old age and things. But we're like, no, this isn't that. So, turned out he was having a lower GI bleed from his blood thinners, and he almost bled out. Came very close to it. Which is why we had to rush him back to the hospital. But now he's got a whole host of other problems going on because he's on a liquid diet right now to try to let his intestines heal, and that's fucking with his heart failure and his ability to get rid of fluid because he's so filled with fluid from not being able to eat solid food, and it's just one thing after another after another after another right now, and it's just like, okay, sure, what else? But you know, it's just, and then we've got the stress of what's going on with disability for the husband and not hearing back about that, and just like all of the things. So it's just like, no. Okay, so I was originally thinking we were gonna just sealing the whole thing in, but for this guy, because he's probably going to have tall trees, it's probably not going to work. But it's good to hear that she's doing okay-ish at the moment, or as okay as can be expected. That's good. It's good to hear. I've been thinking about you guys. I wasn't sure if I'd seen that flicker. I mean, that's gonna flicker right there until we adjust the access points there. Alright, I am gonna put a little bit of a skylight on this. That's gonna flicker if it bothers you. I'm sorry, I'm working as fast as I can. I mean, this whole thing's just a mess right here. Not one of my better builds, that's for certain. Let's see, are we gonna skylight this? I don't know. I don't know. Thinking about it. Like, money's been super tight. But it always is. At least lately. I mean, it's like that for everybody, so. One little sliver of light coming through. Alright, so we'll put that there. There's one little awkward spot in the middle. Oh, for fuck's sake. What do we want here? We need something. That's too big. I mean, we have a kind of a triangle. Let this oof, too big. I mean, they're all either way too. That's opaque glass. Wow. Okay. So it's, what size is this one? 2. I swear these are the same friggin' thing. What's the difference? Hexagon. Oh, one's a hexagon, one's a pentagon. Okay. That's the difference. Learn your shapes, damn it. Ugh. It's too big. It's just too big. Like, this guy could potentially maybe fit. Maybe. But not quite. And this guy is huge. I mean, this guy will fit. Kinda. I mean, it doesn't really matter all that much what this looks like underneath, because, you know, the guests aren't really going to be under there. Alright, that's probably good enough. We do have those stained glass pieces, excuse me, that we can use on the talk point. We're not going to decorate the talk point today. But, we'll at least get our habitat boards in here. Let's see. So, yeah, that should be alright. Oh, come on. Attach to the wall, please. Don't know why it's needing 2 clicks to attach. Sorry, I thought I heard a cat meowing. And I had to stop and listen to try to figure out what cat it was. So, question.
Yeah.
If I've got the null barrier pulled a bit outside the fencing,
That's fine.
and guests, quote unquote, can't enter the habitat, if the donation bucket is sitting on the null
They can
line.
still throw stuff in.
Okay. I didn't know if it was gonna act like, oh no, there's a guest in the habitat. Okay. I don't mess with the null barriers very much. Alright. Let's see. We need to come back into construction. Oh no. Oh yeah, no, it's under this. Alright. Okay, so we've got... That one's got penguins on it. What the fuck? This is a Zoopedia frame? That's awfully... ginormous. The fuck? Why? It, like, dwarfs the frame, or the screen. That's a little much. I mean, even that's a little much. To be perfectly honest. But still better, I guess, than the other thing. Now, I can't select the animal for this yet. We don't have the animal in there yet. Alright, we're gonna have a lot of decorating to do once we get around to it. Right, so I think we need... we need to come into zoo. I'm happy this isn't too bad. Alright, I need some staff. Who is this? Shad? Oh, okay. Shad is your name. I'm like, what? Okay. You're the vet for that one. Okay. Okay. You... Okay. I'm gonna need another keeper. And I'm trying to think, should we... Maybe one more mechanic. Okay, reindeer vet, reindeer vet. Okay. So we've got 2 vets in that work zone, that's fine. That might be the keeper that I just dropped, I'm not sure. Okay, flamingos, Cappy. Striped skunk. I don't know why that says a work zone 24. For some reason that one didn't take its name. Keeper for the reindeer. Alright, reindeer talk. A reindeer talk person we can add to this one. That's fine. I'm just trying to see. Okay, I only had a one mechanic in that one. Okay, well now you've got a second one. Since we're going to be adding a well, no, I guess that habitat won't deteriorate because it's null. I don't know. Anyway, you're getting another mechanic. So, security guards. You've got a low workload. Alright, I guess we'll leave you at one security guard for now. I've got 2 on reindeer litter patrol. That might be... let's add a third one. And of course it reset the list. Of course it did. Oh, did I add those vendors? I don't know, because I'm only seeing... Waiting for customers. It says you're in the reindeer loop. I have a lot of vendors. Okay. Let me hit play. Alright, and let me tag you guys as belonging to me now. Just so I know who is who. Wait, if I have a misbehaving worker, we can figure out where the heck they're supposed to be. Okay, so we've got those guys named. Alright, we're gonna come back into zoo. And I need to create a work zone. So this one. And that one. These are 2 staff buildings. Alright. I don't think you have any reason to go into those 2 since you're a keeper, but that's fine. Okay. So we're gonna rename that to lynx keeper for that. Okay. I need to edit a couple of work zones here. So let's see here. Reindeer vendor loop. Alright, I'll stick you onto that. That's already in there. I don't have any other vendory things yet for that. Okay, so keeper, reindeer litter patrol. Okay. So we'll add those two to this. That's in this work zone. Add you and you. And you just kind of the whole area there. Okay. And we've added well, we're gonna add another party to that here in just a minute. So keeper, reindeer, litter patrol. Okay, mechanic, we need to edit that in another work zone. How is that in another work zone? Oh, those both say solar panel 25. Okay. Probably because I copied them or duplicated them. I'm like, we just placed this one, so how was that possible? Okay, so there's that one. Alright. Security. We're gonna have to expand around this guy. Basically all the public areas there. Alright, and talkie and vet. Okay, so we'll add that. I haven't added those two to that talk point yet. Alright, and then we just have the vet because it keeps resetting the damn list to the beginning. Oh, you know what? We have to look at that. Did we already do the vendor loop? I'm suddenly not sure. We may have. We'll just double check it while we're here. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we've edited those work zones, but we need to add the people to them. So you are going to be put in the lynx keeper. You are going to be put on the reindeer litter patrol. That's just the name of the first exhibit we added over here. That's the only reason why I'm naming it off of that. And you are going to be put on the reindeer mechanic work zone. Okay. Whew, I'm getting tired. I think we're going to pause here because my brain is numb from trying to figure out how we're going to approach this exhibit. I know we didn't get very far tonight, but we got a little something done. So the next time I'll be working on this, we'll be letting it run for a little bit, letting our cats come out of quarantine, and then working on getting them situated. I should still have enough room. Yeah, we should be good because I think it said 8 something, so that should account for the little bit of buffer that we have on the outside of it. So I was originally gonna fence or roof the whole thing in, but yeah, like I said, those effing trees, I'd have to lower them in completely to the ground, and I don't want to do a roof real super high right now. I just don't feel like it. I hate doing roof work with a passion, so if I can avoid it, I'm going to. Just drives me crazy. That's why I don't do a lot of interior builds to walk through. The frog house was bad enough on the solo zoo. So yeah, that'll be it for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon, life permitting. we'll see what happens tomorrow afternoon. For the solo zoo that I'm working on, where we're spinning the wheel for everything, we'll be working on the snake exhibit area. I think I might do that as an outdoor kind of slithering pathway, walkie through thingy. And Saturday, I'm not planning on doing anything. The husband might, and I stress might, be trying to get a round in on his section for the tundra stuff because he hasn't started yet. But we'll see how that goes. And if he's able to do that, that'll be around noon, 1 p.m. Central Time, over on his channel, MrNisey, here on Twitch. And Sunday we'll be back with art, continuing on with our current Bob Ross attempt at following along with one of the tutorials. And I am working on recording another needle felting project off stream as I have the time, and we'll see how that goes. And yeah, so we're busy, plus I'm in the middle of editing our last needle felting project to get that put up as a speed felt. So very busy, but it's okay. It keeps me out of trouble. So yeah, that's it for tonight. I thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for the follow earlier, Kangaroo. And everybody have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your week. Hopefully it starts out, or it ends smoothly, and your weekend starts out well. And it's nice to chat with you, Azzy, if you're still here. Glad to see you back around. And I'll be around here and there. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.